All right, guys, so we're working with these equations that are in slope-intercept form. So that's here, y equals mx plus b. You might want to write this down. Today we're going to emphasize on the b, which is the y-intercept. The m is the slope. This is why we call it slope-intercept form. Now, the reason this makes it a little bit easier for graphing is because this number, the b, is wherever these equations are going to cross the y-line. So the one that does not have the x, in this case we have a positive 3, I know that there's going to be a dot on the y at the positive 3. So I'm going to put a dot here. And then for the other equation, the number that does not have the x, this is a minus 3. Since it's a minus 3, I'm going to have a dot on negative 3. So this is the first thing we need to do, is find out which one of these numbers, or where these numbers are, in order for us to put our dots. Now we're going to use our calculators to do what we were doing yesterday. I'm going to reset. So let's type this in. Go to y equals negative 5 divided by 3x plus 3. Scroll down. I'm going to have 1 divided by 3, x minus 3. Go ahead and do second trace. I'm looking for the intersect. So I'm going to go ahead and graph. Now, to check that we're right about this one, if you notice right here, I have my blue line is crossing at positive 3. All right, so this is the plus 3. You should have a dot at positive 3. Now, to check the red one, I'm going to have to go ahead and move down. So move down and my marker jumps. And look, I have at 0, negative 3. So that's where my dot should be, negative 3, just like I have here. So what we're going to do is push enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get the intersection, 3, negative 2. So to the right 3, down 2. So if I go to the right, 3, down 2, right here. Now, oops, let me zoom out. There you go. So my answer to this question is 3, negative 2. And I'm going to go ahead and draw my straight lines. So let me get something straight here. Okay, this is going to be a line. Use a different color. And then this dot with the other one. And that's my graph. Should look just like this. So they match. Right, and that's all we're really doing. All right, well, we're looking at something. So let's say, for example, let's go back here. So if I look at this one here, again, this isn't y equals form. The one that does not have the x, right, this number right here, if it's a minus 3, right, that means I'm going to have a dot at negative 3, put a dot. And then for this one, I have a plus 1. So that means I'm going to have a positive 1, put a dot. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug it in my calculator. Same thing we did. Y equals, push clear. So 1 divided by 3x minus 3. Scroll down. So guys, this is a negative, so push the little button, right? Negative x plus 1. Second trace, 5. Let it graph. Let it graph. So look, this 0, negative 3. So I'm good. Check. Go ahead and push up. Now it's over here. It says 0, positive 1. All right. So I have my dots. Good. Enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So my intersection is at 3, negative 2. So my answer is 3, negative 2. And I'm going to go ahead and draw my lines. Connect this one. And connect these two. It's almost the same as the other one. Boom. There you go. So you're gonna do the same thing for all these guys. Do the same thing. All right. I would say the first thing you want to do is go ahead and mark the y-intercepts. Put your dots first. Now, all right, just go ahead and put your dots. Do that first and call me so I can check, and then you do the calculator thing. All right, so call me so I can check your work before you do the calculator thing.